Will you look at this? Will somebody come look at this? Will you look at this? A build that gets legend badges everywhere, and the craziest thing about this, there's more legend badges I could get. For example, I could take out Deadeye, and if I really want to be a lockdown defender, go get Legend Challenger. I could remove the Posterizer, even go get that Pick Dodger. I could modify this build to shut down anybody, make it play hash. I could turn it into a point guard. I can do whatever on this build. Except for one thing. See, we look at the build. It's a fire build, right? It gets 96 driving up for the Posterizer or Hall of Fame that you can plus one to Legend, the Elite Contacts. It can play Elite Defense as a lockdown defender. You go down here, it got great physical, so it's not slacking there. It can play make and even run the one and the wreck and stuff like that if you need to. And it can shoot the three from stupidity and beyond. But it's missing one thing. That 80 mid-range is kind of troll, right? You really want to be an elite 3-level scorer. You can shoot at 80 mid-range, but it's not ideal. So in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to perfect this build and make it an elite 3-level scorer. Alright, so here's the perfected Ant-Man Edwards build with the mid-range. Let's go over this one. We still maintain that 96 driver dunk, and we raised the driver dunk, so we won't need 5 cap breakers to get all the way up to 96. We're only going to need 3 to get up to 96, and I do recommend you spend 1 cap breaker here to get that 85 vertical. See, at 96 driver dunk and 82 vertical, you actually get the elite contact dunks off of 2. But you spend a cap breaker here, you go up to 85 vertical, that's how you get Hall of Fame Posterizer. And in the process, you also get Hall of Fame Pogo Stick. Now, we go up to the defense. The defense does take a hit, but we swapped it out. So you guys can modify this defense. I will teach you guys how to do that. But I got you guys to go up to 92 perimeter defense. That's good for all gold defensive badges. And I also got the steel to go from a 79 to a 94. That gives you gold glove and Hall of Fame interceptor. That'd be the combination I would go for, but some of you guys don't spam square nearly as much as me. So you guys might want like 97 perimeter and 85 or 86 steel. Like how I showed on the original Ant-Man, I will teach you guys how to do that, so make sure you guys watch this full video for the behind the scenes look on how to craft this build. Now we go down here to the block, we get a 67 block. The 67 block is good because it helps you get jump shot contest. Unfortunately, you need 68 for that bronze high flying denier, which is a tier 2 badge, so you could plus 1 or plus 2 that you guys wanted to, but we can't get it at this height and wingspan. Another thing I will teach you guys how to do in the behind the scenes look is raise this rebounding. So some of you guys want some rebounding on this build. I completely understand that. We're going to have to sacrifice some things or shift some things around in the builder. I will teach you guys the best things to shift around to get the best value. But on this one in particular, we went with no rebounding. So this is more of a point guard or shooting guard for the 5v5 scenario. I know some of you guys want to bring this out to the park. I recommend you put rebounding on your builds in the park. It will make your big man's life so much easier where he's not the only one on the team with rebounding. But I will teach you guys how to do that as well. Now we go down to the physicals. We do take a slight hit on the speed and agility, but we're still good enough physical wise. We get the Alex Caruso motion style. 3 cap breakers will get you up from a 45 strength to a 71. You guys want movable enforcer. Some of you guys want more strength or less strength, whatever the case may be. I made this one at 190 pounds because that's the tallest, or excuse me, the heaviest you can be to get the slender body type. If you guys want to make it heavier or lower on the weight, you guys can do whatever you guys want, but we go here to the playmaking. I've normally been giving the builds like 82, 85 pass accuracy or 76. Those have been the numbers I've been targeting. I go 77 here because that gives you the De'Aaron Fox pass style. So 76 gives you silver versatile visionary, but I hear that the De'Aaron Fox pass style is really good. And 2K2's been doing some testing on pass styles, and De'Aaron Fox has been grading out really, really well on his testing. So you guys want the De'Aaron Fox pass style, raise it up to 77. If you guys don't care for that pass style, you guys use none, Austin Reeves, or Paolo Banchero, you can lower this to 76 if you guys want to. But you go 85 ball handle here for all the good drill moves at this height, and you go 86 speed with ball. This is a must at the height 6'6" and under, because this is what separates you compared to the 6'7" and the 6'8" heights. You want to get that gold lightning launch, you want to plus 2 at the legend. You're going to be dribbling around the court much faster than the 6'7" and the 6'8" heights, not only because the badge is higher, but also because the rating is higher as well. And then you go up to the main difference on the build, the shooting. The 3 ball doesn't go nearly as high, but 89 plus 1 cap breaker to go up to 90 for the deep bomb takeover, or you guys want to spend 4 cap breakers to go up to 93 for gold limitless, you guys can and just get a better rating that way. But the main difference here is this mid-range. 91 gives you gold shifty shooter, and then you start adding more and more. 92 will give you gold Deadeye. 93 will give you Hall of Fame set shot specialist. You go up to 95 for Hall of Fame Deadeye, and then you go up to 96 for a Hall of Fame shifty shooter. If you guys want that, you could +1 either of these badges to get them all to legend. You could +2 your limitless. You guys could do whatever you guys want. It is your guys' build. But let me show you how to make modifications on this build to truly make it your own, and how to make Sasuke's big brother, Itachi. Alright, so this is the build, and you guys want to make any modifications to the build, I recommend you guys use 2K Court Vision. It's free and it is fire. Now, I do pay a $10 membership, so I get some premium access. What I get is the ability to see the dominant category. You guys pay that $10 thing, the dominant category you guys want on a build like this is Inside Out Score. That's the one that allows you to get the drive and dunk cap breakers, the perimeter defense cap breakers, and the steal cap breakers. Now, when you keep things within the family, you're kind of good to go, and you're going to maintain the cap breakers. For example, I'm going to lower the steal here, because let's say I don't care for 94 steal, I just want 85. For gold interceptor, I could lower this down to a 58. Now I could raise my perimeter defense up to an 87. Now, with 5 cap breakers, my steal will go from a 58 up to an 85. With 5 cap breakers on my perimeter, instead of capping out at a 92, it will now go from an 87 up to a 96. So now I get Hall of Fame Challenger and Hall of Fame on-ball minutes. If that's something you guys want to go for, be my guest. Now, some of you guys won't care for Hall of Fame defensive badges, so you guys might just be like, all right, I'm going to go 5 on perimeter. That give me 92 perimeter. I'm going to go 5 on steal. That give me up to an 85 steal. I'm cool with just those badges, right? And then you want to start getting some defensive rebounding up. Now we are able to get bronze rebound chaser, bronze box out beast, and we're making our way up on the rebounding. Now, there's some things you guys can also lower. There's some things I upgraded because I really didn't have anywhere else to go, like interior defense, for example. You could lower that by a couple. You could lower your standard dunk by a little bit, right? All you really need is 40 for the animations. You guys could go something like that. But that's shifting things around. Another thing you guys need to be able to do is identify the most expensive things on this build. So things that are super expensive on this build would be like ball handle. The reason why, ball handle is upgrading not just the rating up to an 85, it's also upgrading the drive and layup and the post control ratings, right? Another thing that is super expensive because upgrading multiple things is the mid-range. Not only are you upgrading the mid-range up to the 90s, you're also upgrading the close shot as well from 75 to 76. So you guys only want a 95 mid-range, and 95 is a good range to have if you specialize in shooting, because then you a +2 your shifty shooter from gold to legend, and then you a +1 your set shot to get that from Hall of Fame to legend, then you could +1 your dead eye as well. Really, you specialize in shooting. All you need for best value-wise is a 95 rating, unless you plan on +2 in your limitless range or your slippery off ball. I definitely don't recommend +2 in your slippery off ball, but that's a story for another day. But if you want a +2 your limitless to get the best value, then you could go to 96 mid-range. If you don't want a +2 your mid-range, I do recommend you guys lower this and still allocate 5 cap breakers on your mid-range, and that'll give you some more attributes to play around with. So now we're able to get the 70 rebound, and we're able to get 60 offensive rebounding. You guys could keep tinkering with this build a little bit more and get the 63 rebounding according to 2K Toots. When you go 63 rebounding and you +1 your rebound chaser, you get better animations at that 63 rating and silver rebound chaser. Another thing that is super expensive is the 3-ball. You load the 3-ball here. You could go get some speed up that way. You could go over here. We're almost there to get that 63 rebound. Let's just lower this by 1, and then bang, we're able to get it that way you guys want to. Again, you guys don't care for the De'Aaron Fox pass style, you could lower the pass accuracy. Some of you guys just don't care about passing at all. You could lower this some more and get whatever attribute you guys want. But that's how you modify the builds at 6'5" and 6'6". So I'm about to show you guys Itachi, but the modification process will work the exact same way. Alright, so here's Itachi, the big brother to Sasuke, at the height 6'6", and the builds are very similar. The difference is the height 6'5" actually gets more attribute points to play around with. So we had to lower the ball handle here, and we had to lower the drive and dunk, and the things tied to the ball handle, which were the drive and layup and the post control. So we lower all of those attributes. So you need one more cap breaker to get your drive and dunk up to a 96, right? You don't need 3, you need 4 for this version. If to get your ball handle up to an 85, you need to spend 3 cap breakers. While on Sasuke, the 6'5" height, we didn't need to spend any cap breakers on the ball handle to get up to 85 because it was already at 85. Now we go up to the shooting. We still go up to 96 mid-range and 93 ball. Those are the ratings we want. But on Sasuke, you actually have the option to go higher on the 3 ball. You could go all the way up to 93 if you wanted to for the gold limitless. On this one, you don't have that option. Now we go here to the defense. That is the same though. The defense, you do get the 92 perimeter, you do get the 94 steal, and I taught you guys how to modify that. You want to switch that combination around. But on the 6'6" height, you do get 70 block. Now you go up to 68 for the bronze high flying denier, but going up to 70 according to 2K Toots will give you better animations. Instead of people getting slithery finisher animations where they avoid contact when they try to finish on you in the paint, you actually get some stonewall animations at the 70 rating, so that's the rating you want to target there. And then the physicals, for the most part, are the same. You still want to spend that one cat breaker on your vertical so you can get Hall of Fame posterizer or Hall of Fame pogo stick. But this is the 6'6" version. We're going to call it Itachi, the big brother to Sasuke. Let me know what one you guys prefer down below in the comment section. Sasuke at 6'5" or Itachi at 6'6", and where do either of these builds rank compared to Naruto, the 6'4" version we showed yesterday? As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you guys on the next one. God bless.